So I got involved with theories of change back when I became particularly interested in outcome mapping, because outcome mapping reframes your activities and programs from a behavioural change point of view and creates more of a landscape that you're heading in a direction, not a single pathway that you're definitely going to go down. So it embedded complexity, and it also meant that we were not assuming a linear. You know, sometimes you wander around the landscape and double back on yourself and everything. So to try and map that landscape with causal linkages, I've always conceived as little jigsaw puzzles that just link things together. And those causal linkages for me, those mechanisms of change, are beyond the program. There should be some sort of evidence that agrees with those your ideas about those mechanisms of change, and then you map your program through that landscape. So the theory of change leads to the linear logic of a program with lots of space for changing direction within a program and to actually engaging with other bits of the landscape.
Similar, I think, in Oxfam's experience, the good thing about theories of change is it makes you think much more about the world outside before you start thinking about what are we going to do. And the longer you can keep that tension and look hard at how change happens in society, how change happens in politics, how change happens in the economy, before you start worrying about your own little program, the more likely you are to design a program that works. So it's getting those pub conversations, bar conversations into the office and saying, this is actually crucial, we've got to understand the context. It's not about coming up with a great plan, it's about responding to events. Then you talk about agility. Things keep changing, that's the nature of life. How do you build in a system where you can respond to those changes but still actually get on with the job? And that's, theories of change helps us do all of that. And if you wanted a one-liner for what it means for Oxfam, it's making sure that staff bring their political literacy that they have outside the office into the office and use it. And if we can do that, then theories of change will really help.
So how do you feel about people pushing back against the term theories of change? Because it's a bit of a scary term.
Yeah, we don't like it. We use how change happens, because theories immediately makes people think they have to be theoretical and clever, and so academics love it, and Oxfam staff tend not to.
I'm not sure academics love it, actually.
Okay, they probably. Okay.
I don't think anybody likes it.
So we don't use it, and every time I use it inside Oxfam, people will slap my wrist and say, could you just use how change happens? Because that's less scary.
Right.
So models of change, drivers of change,